What's good, everyone? This is Marcus the Fingaz back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk all about the Soundiron Requiem Light. Before we get into that, go to defingaz.com/free plugins. Check out my free plugins gear guide where you can have access to hundreds of sounds, different audio plugins that you can use if you're an audio engineer or music creator, beat maker, producer, composer. Check out defingaz.com/free plugins. We're going to talk today about the Soundiron Requiem Light choir. Let me find the library in here. It is a native access. I just hit all kinds of different shortcuts that mess me up, but it is native access compatible, so it should show up if you have native NK Kontakt player or Kontakt full. I'm gonna look up here for Requiem. There it is right there. I have not opened it. I did watch a couple of videos. So a couple of days ago, I actually posted a video about Soundiron and how my relationship with Soundiron has developed and all the plugins that I have from Soundiron. And I did a review of my top 5 favorite plugins from Soundiron at the time. And I will put that video in one of these corners and also in the description. But in this video, we're going to talk about Requiem Light. And the reason that I have Requiem Light is because in that video, one of my top favorite library from Soundiron is one of their choir libraries. It is called Olympus Choir Elements. I believe they also have Choir Micro, Olympus Choir Micro, and I really love what they did with that. And the great team over at Spitfire saw that video, and they gave me a copy of this one to check out. So here we are checking this out. I'm going to dive right in. I haven't opened it. Like I said, I've only watched YouTube videos about it. Let me see if I can get in here. I don't think I can type in here. It's not going to let me type. But I was going to. All right, so we're going to get into Requiem Light. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 folders. We have Divisi, we have Ensemble, we have the effects, and then we also have the expansion pack, which I actually just downloaded. It's a free expansion pack if you have Requiem Light. Definitely check that out. And then we have solo. We're going to go through a little bit of each of these. So I'm going to start with the vowel sustains here in the Divisi. And you see the plugin right there. It looks great. It looks very, not gothic, but heavenly, cathedral-y like, if that's the word. Let's just play this sound out the gate. And that's probably that's like my gothic progression. And what I would do is probably, you see I have 2 sources in this particular preset here, where we have the ah on the left and we have the ooh on the right. And what I can do is I can use this crossfade and I can automate it with one of my automation things. I use a volume pedal, and I can do something like this. So you can be very regal. And then if you want, you can also, I can just layer all of these to get really customizable with the swell, something like this. Yeah, so you can have a lot of fun. You have swell, you have attack release, you have offset presence, you have the release volume, you can pan sound. So let's say I want this one left and this one right. I can do something like this. And then you have also key switches, where I believe the key switches can trigger different vowels. I might be wrong on that. Like I said, I just like to dive in, find presets that I like, and tweak from there. You also have legato. You can choose if you want legato left, right. Let's go there. And we'll change the speed up. You can adjust the range, the speed, polyphony there. So you have so many options. And then at the bottom here, we have EQ for that particular sound, filter, compressor, reverb. So you can have those. And then you also have an effects rack where you can have more settings. If you're familiar with the Soundiron plugins, you should be familiar with the effects rack. That is in most of their plugins, I believe, where you can go in, you can actually choose presets. You can actually go in, you can choose different sounds, different effect sounds for these different sort of racks here. So it's basically an effects rack. So there you go there. But you have it built in also. You have EQ, filter, compressor, reverb built in there. So you don't even have to go to effects rack if you want to use the built-in sounds. Let's go to Latin sustains slow. Yes, I'm going to replace that. So I'm going to hold this out. So if you could hear, they said Ado Ramos is what that says right there. I probably zoomed in on this already, but it's what that says. Let's go to Apocalypse. And it sounds like they said apocalypse. Yeah, sounds really great. Let's go to present. So what I'm going to do is, I believe this brings the choir, it makes them sound closer or further away. So you see they sound kind of far there. And then this one. So that gives you some of the presence there. There's so many options here. It's just crazy what you have there. We have the different speeds here. Let's go to sync. So if you heard it, when it was on normal, the different notes I was playing, they actually start and end. Well, they start at the same time, but they end differently. Listen to all the S's on the say. So you have this, you have like the. So if we bring the playback to sync, they will all play. They will end on time, start on time. So it brings them much tighter, much closer. For some reason, you may want them separate. You might want them in sync. Let's go to, let me turn the automation on. Let's play the minimum on this side. That was actually pretty much in sync. It's really when you get those S's and T's, those types of sounds, you'll start to hear the little differences. So you can really have fun. I'm having too much fun with that. Then you also have the vowel sustain slow, the vowel sustains for women, and then the Latin sustain slow for women. I won't play that one in the Divisi. We will go to Ensemble, and I will play syllable master. If you watch my other video, you will know that I really like the phrase master that is in Olympus Choir. So this, I believe, will probably be similar. Let's get to, let me get my automation on this thing set. There we go. So what I can do is, if on the left I want to have all these different syllables, you have og, cray, crew, do, fa. I'm probably pronouncing them wrong, but all these sort of Latinish syllables. So you have glow, you have ness, noose on the right, on the glow, gla, noose on the right. And again, some of those settings, and again the effects there. We'll go to legato here. We'll load that up. And then we'll play the O on the right. And I believe that polyphony is actually set kind of low, but it's legato, so you might only want to be playing one at a time. We will play, I'll skip vowel sustains. Again, I can't go through all of these. This video will be way long. This is going to be marcato. Then we also have, on this side, we have cray. Again, great sounds there. We'll play the staccato. And then we also have the Latin sustains. Again, I might want to sync those there. Yeah, it's just too much fun. let's see something here. If I hit sync, it will sync them to your tempo. So I can do, let's do halftime. You see, you can get fun there. You hear a little bit of the halftime doing its thing there. That was Ensemble. We're going to go to effects. So we have choral effects and ambiances and pads. And I believe some of these effects or something similar was in Olympus Choir elements also. So you had different effects like swells and things like that. Let's see what we have here. We have the body percussion, which actually is interesting because in most vocal plugins or choir plugins, you don't have body percussion. You don't have like claps and stomps and things. But in this, you see you have clapping, padding, snapping, stomping. Then you have some shouts and things back to the choir stuff. So let's play through the Oswell that we have loaded up. Great effects there. Let's play some of this body percussion. So you have some kicks, claps, snaps. So you have some fun there in the body percussion, and then you could go into some breath effects. That's kind of cool. Some clapping. Like an audience. Padding. Snapping. Stomping. That actually sounds like a thunderstorm. You can use the sound design here for your stuff. We're going to skip. Let's go to shouts. That says single shots. Let's go to consonant shouts. So you can even use that to do some like type of beatboxing type things. Whisper chants. I believe in one of the videos I saw, they said this would be good for if you're trying to do like a secret thing, you're working on a secret CIA scene or whatever, and there's a secret being told, or a library scene. Let's see what happens here. If you're a Harry Potter fan, maybe you're scoring a parcel tongue scene for all my Harry Potter fans out there. Let's go to full dissonant sweeps up. Like a roller coaster there. So you can have fun there. We'll play the clusters. Then we have full words. Yeah, so you can really have fun like building some chants in there, maybe with some tribal drums, and have some chants going on. Let's go to the ambiances and pads. Yes. And again, if you want to blend them here. That was record drones. You have all low, let's go all high. So you can build a cue just right off of just one sound, just like that. I can keep playing that for days. Let me go to alpha here on this side. really dark sounding. I won't play through all these sounds. We'll go to what is that? Thea. Really great like sound design stuff. Then I'll play Kappa. And again, you have those settings there for attack, release, offset, swell. Let me go out of the effects. Next we have, I'm going to end with the expansion pack. So we're going to go to solos here, solo soprano. We're going to load that up. So just one singer. And if you're familiar, there are some other incredible vocal libraries that Soundiron offers, including the Voices of Wind series that you see down here. You have Audrey, Kimbra. There is a collection there that you can look into. There might be one or two other libraries that I don't have, but definitely check out the Voices of Wind series also for some more incredible vocal sounds. And I didn't mention it at the beginning, but there's also a summer sale going on right now for 35% off until August 28th. So definitely check that out, the summer sale, where you can get any of these Soundiron libraries for 35% off. Yep, I like that. I don't know who the singer is, but I like that. Let's go to Incarnatus. I know I said it wrong. Incarnatus. And let's sync it up actually here. So what you can do with something like that is you can throw in all kinds of reverb here. Let's make it a really big reverb. And let's say you want to put it in a large room. So you can be really reverent with that. Let's go to the tenor sounds here. Let's play I'm going to say secundum. Secundum. Yeah, I love the solo sounds. And we're going to end with the expansion pack. Again, these are free presets that you can download. I believe there's a YouTube video. I will link to it in one of these corners. I'm only going to play a couple of them. You can check out some more presets in that video. Let's go to Bioshock. MW means mod wheel. Where they have the mod wheel triggered to the X fade. Yep, let's go to cut highs. I like that. Dry drums. I believe this might be body percussion. Just makes you want to just make a beat out of it. So if you're doing what's called stomp clap music, this would be great for that. Stomp clap is really used in sync music. If you do sync music, I do some sync library stuff, and I've actually created a couple of stomp clap projects for some sync libraries. So that would be great for that, where you have the stomp clap, and then you can also add in sort of the orchestral choir elements, things like that. Yeah, so you can have fun with that. Let's go to full choral pad. That is nice. I'll play a couple more. We'll go to pat down. That is the pat effects there. Staccato sustain mod wheel. And this is one where it's actually going through the different syllables. And then you see the source is phrase, so that will go through different syllables and phrases there at the bottom there. And then I can also use the mod wheel to go to the other source. Again, I'm having too much fun. Too much fun. Stereo Latin. Yes. So there's a reverse effect going on with the reverb. So you can really use that to customize a cue. This will be Talkbox mod wheel. So I'm just moving the mod wheel back and forth. You can build like a rave type beat out of that. Let's go to Vox lead mod wheel. Go to yes. I'm gonna play one more. We're gonna end this with Zomber. Sounds are great. That's just the Autoramos there with some different random effects in there. Shout out to Soundiron again, knocking it out the park. I don't even know. I think this might be one of the I won't say older, one of the vintage OG libraries, but it still sounds great. The thing about sounds such as the voice and piano strings, those things never go out of style. So this is another great one. Requiem Light, again, go to soundiron.com, check out the sale until August 28th 2022, 35% off the entire store, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I'll include links in the description also. And also go to defingaz.com/free plugins, check out my free plugins gear guide where you can have access to free plugins, including a handful, I believe at least one or two from Soundiron. So check that out. Be safe and be well, everyone. All right, peace.